Hey guys, welcome back. This is Deadman 1990, just bringing you guys another video, another live stream of Madden 25, but the PS5 version. We gonna play some uh head-to-head games. And
Madden.
yeah, I'm playing Madden, yeah. Uh uh how you doing, Slayer? Um hmm Well, yeah, I'm gonna wait on that. Actually, you know what? I am actually gonna use them. Uh, I think it's that. I think. Oh yeah, no. There we go. We'll do that and that. Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you for coming to the stream. How's it going? Uh,
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago.
Here we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Ooh, hey, I got the I got the ball. I got the ball first.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Doing that. That. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Oh, here we go. How you doing, Slayer?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Complete Derrick Henry. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Why is it? Oh, geez, man. There you go.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Flush down now to his left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, Jackson to pass. He's on the move. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, now you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Connects with Bateman. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Who's your favorite team? Your favorite football team?
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Running for it. Here's Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. First down, and they go right back to him. He's contained at the line for no gain. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Lamar now from the gun. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. Well, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Dang.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Going run again with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Okay.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Here he goes on the bootleg. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing a 4th down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
This our last play of the quarter. Williams throwing on 4th. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over at the start of the next quarter.
Ooh. There we go.
It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. They'll run here with Henry.
Thank you.
Takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the second. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
Dang it.
Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Swift to start the drive.
Dang it.
16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Williams from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. Off the play fake, Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights.
He gets that easily.
And they'll take the lead.
Are you serious?
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Deontay Hardy to return. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he goes out of bounds after taking it up to the 40.
That's fine.
The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Lamar. He's on the move. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again is Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews.
There we go.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Into the hands of Likely. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He finds Aguilar. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Jalen Johnson with the stop. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Snap it.
From the 29. Getting out to his left. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Baltimore. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
A final throw before the break. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half. But they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. Well, Brock Martin, a touchback. This kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Tyler Scott now to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, as that takes us into the break. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
I don't know why they've only been 4 minutes, though.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.
You have to be serious.
And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. First and 10 from the 41. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
There we go.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Staying grounded with Swift. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Now it's a bootleg for him. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete beyond the marker. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough.
Master Wheezy is here waving hand.
Wheezy. How's it going, buddy?
It's so hard to execute.
How you doing,
that was picture
buddy?
perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Williams to throw on first. Rolling left, buying some time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jump.
Not too bad of you.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's second down.
You know, that was almost a nice
Not
chunk
too
play
bad,
before
man.
he was able to recover
Not too
and
bad.
provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Trying to hopefully get a win.
Williams thrown again here on second down. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had.
You hesitate. Are you sure everything is okay, Daddy? Thinking face.
Yeah.
3rd down. Here's Williams.
Sounds good.
He has the first over the middle. And he's taken
I had to
down
give
at the 30.
Master Goofy a Poochie before.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down. Here's Swift.
And I knew he was going that way with it.
I
knew it.
Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and
Nope.
9.
There we go.
Working from the
There we
gun,
go.
Williams.
Set everything up.
He's got it deep downfield.
We are
Nice.
lucky to have Goofy to do coochie coochie coo to him, thumbs up, rolling on the floor laughing.
Yes, we are, Weezy. Yes,
That's
we
just
are,
great
buddy.
instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down
He
rather
always
than
needs
just
a
play conservative and run.
too.
They hit a weak point in the coverage and
He
don't
always
need
causes
to worry about
trouble,
3rd down
Master
at all.
Goofy.
First down from the red zone.
Master Goofy likes them coochie
And he
coochie
has the
coos.
Chicago touchdown. The Bears
Come
take the lead right
on.
away in half number 2. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in
Why
today's
is he
NFL for
going
that QB to
for
put right
two?
in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And he's into the end zone. Successful play there. That makes the lead 3 points. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Hardy on the return.
Oh, shoot.
He's stopped on the return at the 27.
Don't you just
Offense
like
ready to
giving
begin
Master
this drive.
Goofy
1st and 10.
coochie coochie coos? Well, I love giving
Shotgun snap to
Master
Jackson.
Goofy coochie coochie coos.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him
Hold
status,
on
Brock,
to
is
it.
one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
2nd and 10 now. On the move, hit it right. He's going to keep it this time. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Jackson now on 3rd. Forced out to his right. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed a linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Snap the ball.
He's back to throw.
Come on.
Escapes out to the left. And they won't do it. That falls in.
Sometimes I feel sad for Master Goofy, he gets so many coochie coochie coos, thumbs up.
All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a
know,
drop
sometimes
pass,
I
deflection,
feel
breakup,
so sad
even
for
an
Master
interception.
Goofy.
Challenged
He
by the
gets too many
offense
coochie
to get
coochie
one more
coos.
stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what
Yeah,
they did.
sometimes.
They run the
Master
counter with
Goofy is a
Swift.
knucklehead,
And
though.
he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. This is the end of the 3rd quarter.
Absolutely, is he a knucklehead?
Offense to the line for 2nd down. A give right side for Swift. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
He'll throw it. Komet brings it in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's
He's your Padawan, so why you did not teach him not to be a knucklehead rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Game package to
I ain't
take
gonna
advantage
lie,
of third
I
downs
tried
just
and
like that.
he doesn't.
Williams on the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He takes it himself. And the ground game
Out of
for the
here
touchdown.
with that, bro.
The Bears make it a 9-point advantage.
Come on.
Caleb Williams, the touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scream.
I can't wait for the new stuff in Fortnite. Thumbs up.
Oh yeah, I know, right?
35
Hey, what's
before
going
they can
on?
stop
Thanks for
him.
coming to the stream.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Lamar. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Jackson trying again on 2nd down. Flush down out to his left.
I love Fortnite, especially this Star Wars season. Thumbs up, grinning face with big eyes.
Oh yeah, no,
Stevenson
agreed.
has it. And the Bears get it back after a
Whatever. Hmm. I'll try using the Lions. Why not? Hey, what's going on? Thanks for coming to the stream. How's it
I
going?
got Obi-Wan Kenobi. Grinning face.
Oh yeah, you were saying that. You were saying that.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High.
I love repeated rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Ah,
And off we go from Denver.
where is that knucklehead
This
goofy,
opening
man?
dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line.
He's a knucklehead master goofy. Okay, or don't give me a chance to. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for coming
So
to the
first and
stream.
10 now from
How's
the
it
30.
going?
A first carry now. This is Will.
Maybe Master Goofy is a knucklehead because his master is a knucklehead rolling on the floor,
Okay,
laughing, rolling on the floor,
buddy.
laughing, rolling on the floor,
Get out of
laughing.
here with that, buddy.
Sorry, Grandmaster.
You want a coochie coochie coo, Wheezy? I want him. Gibbs. There we go.
First down, it really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
No thank you, face without mouth, face without mouth.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
What about a
Alex
noogie?
Nix.
The master.
First throw of the
Oh!
game, going to be intercepted. Picked
I
up
was
by
not trying to
Fitu
do that, but
Melifonwu.
okay.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Going back to Gibbs.
I have to
on
give
first down.
Wheezy
And this one
noogie.
goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you to the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
That pass caught.
No,
It's
don't.
Williams. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all.
Noogie Union okay, no thank you, Grandmaster Daddy, slightly smiling face.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some
Okey-dokey.
time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set
What
up
about?
first
Can
and
I
goal.
give you a light noogie,
Gibbs.
Wheezy? No.
Will take
Oh, no,
this
I made
one
that.
in. It's a Lions touchdown. That
I was
almost
gonna
looked
say.
too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity
What
it
happened?
takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Now another shot here at the PAT.
Dude, I don't
It's
like
up,
this.
it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
It's your noogie time, Grandmaster. JK thumbs up rolling on the floor
Okay,
laughing.
not gonna happen, buddy boy. I'm gonna give Wheezy a light noogie.
The kickoff unit is out on the field. and
Here's
they
your
will
easy
send this
noogie,
one
Wheezy.
away.
That's a light noogie from Master Wheezy. Dude, what are you doing, bro?
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
I'm doing moving like that. Just run it out, bro.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming
Get
in.
him down.
Everyone
Come
has
on.
matchups that they like better than others,
Come
or
on,
they
bro.
think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And late noogie's done.
2nd down and 6 now.
For Master Wheezy.
Here's Nix. steps away to his left. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's the most soft noogie than you have give me, Grandmaster, slightly smiling face.
Play breaks down like this.
No problem, buddy.
Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to him. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down. To throw is Nix. That's going to be caught.
Dang it.
Into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Adam Troutman, 26 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Can we give Master Goofy a coochie if he joins?
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know
I can't not really stop you, Grandmaster Daddy, so rolling on the floor laughing.
Fair enough.
Here's 2nd and 7.
So then when he turns, I'll grab his legs and you know what to do.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
What's going on? Thanks for joining the stream.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out and giving the ball back to their offense?
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Well, yeah, because my team can't block.
Throwing Nix. And he's caught by
Serious.
God, got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Punch it.
That is a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Nix to the air. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
I think he's actually going to fake it.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events
Pretty
right there.
much.
And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Here's Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. At least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Here's Goff. And the Broncos get there and take him down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Dang it. There we go.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Hey, what's going on? Thanks for coming to the stream.
Now
How's
on
it
3rd
going?
and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 4th down, gone. They'll roll him out right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Hallelujah.
They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
Who doesn't like Master Goofy, even though he's a knucklehead?
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be
on. Bro.
20. He's still on his feet. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. The big boy's big dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
Nothing like big man with football, is there? I mean, that brings people onto their feet every single time. And his dream was answered on that one, wasn't it?
Hey, what's going on? Thanks for coming to the
stream. It takes it to the
How's
end
it
zone.
going?
Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Come on, bro.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Hopefully we can get them, but...
In search of redemption from the pick 6. Goff. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Man, not having any luck right now.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Back to throw, Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
That. We'll do that.
Now Goff. They shakes him off. Flush to his right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks.
What's going on?
He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force the incompletion, and more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Block. Come on.
Here we go on fourth. Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Now 2nd and 9.
Those Bronco are real wall with legs rolling on the floor laughing.
Yes, they are. I'm in. Thank you.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Hoping to push him off, but
Gibbs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14.
Guys driving me insane. I can't pass
so we're
on
right
him.
back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Trying to tear his
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Their
halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
That's Aiden Hutchinson. He was determined to blow that play up, and he sure did. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw, here's Nix. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone
would
come open downfield, but they never did.
Guys.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Announcers.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size.
Put a cork in it, announcer rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Exactly. You tell them, Weezy. You tell them to put corks in it.
You're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And they'll have it in the red zone before.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you for coming to the stream.
Opted to run for it.
How's
the
it going?
Decision a good one, picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now they'll change things up. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Bo Nix.
All he's doing is just running.
And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jack Campbell with a pick. Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
Hoping I was going to get that too, but
after the touchdown, Lutz
that
to kick
failed.
it off. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete.
Come on.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield and turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Oh, jeez, man. Snap the ball. Come on.
Here's gone.
Keep holding it that long.
And this one's
Dang,
incomplete.
bro.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
I am not having any luck right now.
Now gone. He'll buy some time right. He's going to have the first down and more than that.
Oh,
just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
My gosh.
Give him a gain of 38.
There we go.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
I am trying for this comeback.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Goff now looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On a bad time for a poor throw. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when
not
you're on the
going
run,
my way right
sometimes
now.
your downfield vision can get skewed
not
just
going
a
my
bit.
way.
Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders
Knock
to the
him down. Come on.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Ow. Did I miss
I like
that?
the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
3rd down and 1. Now it's Nix. Flushed out right. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 48. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
You guys gotta stop him.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I can't even. Dude, I just can't on this guy. Dang. How have I never won a game yet? What is this? Ugh, this is really weird that like I haven't been able to win anything yet.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set. And off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Wait. Coaching, go options, going. That. That. That's good. And that's good.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Looks like he's passing it.
Here's Young now to throw right away.
Yeah.
He's going to air one out right
Pick
away.
up.
And
Oh.
that ball
Hey, what's
out
going
of
on?
reach
Thanks for coming to
toward
the
the
team.
sideline. It'll be
Dang.
an incompletion. The
Let's
pass
go with that.
intended for Xavier Leggett. And it'll lead to
And
a
I
second
I
down.
actually thought that was going to be picked. Dang.
Let's go.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. He's going to let this one go deep.
Got it.
That is
What?
in.
Dude.
Down there, but it is inside
There's
the
no
10.
way.
It's gonna be 1st and goal.
Oh my guy did not jump and get that.
You have to generate explosive plays, and after that big jump pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run with Hubbard.
Nope.
Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5.
Oh, I
Here
thought he
comes
got.
2nd and
I
goal.
thought he got that. Oh. I thought he actually got in with that pass. I thought he was just going for 2.
Here we go.
No, looks like it's gonna. Looks like he's no running.
Throwing on second down.
Oh no, he's not.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the gun, it's Young. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Brian Cook.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. And he'll be taken down all the way up past
Oh, that was not who I was. That's not who I thought that was going to be.
As time, Mike,
Hey, what's going on?
Anytime a team forces a
How's it
takeaway,
going?
fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick.
Oh!
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback.
Worthy.
From the jump. He knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Oh, excuse me.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. That's out to Brown, right side, complete.
Thank you.
2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And that keeps him ahead.
I thought he was my number 1 receiver. I put him in as my number 1. Yeah, he is my number 1, but why? Okay. I don't get that at all, but
that's a 1st down completion of 7
hey, what's going
yards.
on? Thanks for coming to the stream. How's it going? I appreciate you coming.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Mahomes now to throw again.
You still there, Weezy?
He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Dang it.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment.
Yes, Grandmaster, I watching thumbs up popcorn.
Oh, this one.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
There you go, Weezy.
Mahomes.
Enjoy that popcorn, buddy. Enjoy that popcorn.
Who else? It's Kelsey. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure He got beyond it. To the air once more, it's Mahomes.
Bam!
That is caught to the goal line and in. Hollywood
Beautiful.
Brown.
What's going on? Thanks for coming to the
Touchdown,
stream. How's
KC.
it going?
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Let's go. Oh, excuse me.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
Yeah.
Here's Raheem Blackshear going to bring it out of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Just let it bounce.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up
Nail
3rd
him.
down.
They can fumble it though. 3rd and 9. This is probably gonna be a pass. I'm gonna say. Yeah.
Throwing is Young. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
You can sense this defense. They're really starting to come alive. Last time out, they forced a turnover. Now they got their first sack of the day. These big plays start to steamroll, and you can just feel their confidence continue to build.
On 4th down, the long-time special teams ace, Johnny Heck. Now, how about this? It's a fake. Going for it all. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down.
Relying on your kicker to throw the ball in an actual NFL game is certainly one choice. And that play from the jump just didn't seem like it had much of a chance. I mean, next time your kicker comes out there, just let him do his job and kick it.
Now it's probably going to be another touchdown.
Here's Pacheco. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal. One more time with Pacheco. Good blocking, and he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Oh, that was perfect.
The extra point by Butker is
was
good.
that perfect.
And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0.
Oh.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
I'm finally on top,
Bayless
finally.
Jones now on the return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go that way.
Out of the shotgun, Young again working
Got it.
deep downfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play for the
He caught that?
33 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Young.
I didn't think he
He'll
caught
take
that.
a shot here for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. It's second down. Back to the air, it's Young. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
And the ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field.
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up.
I don't know why he keeps
Sure, the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation,
yeah, you will win it.
There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
He has faith in me. Sweet.
On first down, it's Mahomes.
Oh.
Trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On second down, Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. He is in. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice.
Let's go.
But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty, because it ended up in a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
They can take it back.
Velus Jones going to bring it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Let's go to get covered.
First and 10.
Can you still hear me, Wheezy?
Let's go. Back to throw. Young. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on the...
Now, problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. But he'll gather it back in.
That's not illegal contact. Are you serious?
Come on, set.
They're gonna call that illegal
On
contact.
first and 10, here's Young.
Okay.
He's gonna air this one out.
Dang it!
take this one in.
And
78 yards. Touchdown, Carolina.
it's going to go for 2.
That is just a complete
He's
disaster.
fine.
I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive
not
play
fine
that
for
results
that.
in a touchdown.
Yep, there he goes.
Look at this.
Know it.
It's a fake. And this is not going to come close
I
to
knew
fooling
it.
anyone. Hard to
Buddy,
believe they
I
thought
ain't
that
let
would
you
work.
get 2.
It didn't,
They're
and
not
they get
going for 2.
nothing
Get
on
out of
the
here.
extra point.
Well, excuse me.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now, a return coming
This
from
guy's getting
14.
destroyed.
Nice job by the return
Like,
team
real
as he
bad.
takes it across the 30-yard line.
Let's go here.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
Guys need it going down and grab it.
And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
Nailed that guy.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Dang. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for coming to the stream. How you doing?
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Now an opening past the 30.
Oh, I was going to say that guy just gave me a touchdown.
As he is past the 35-yard line.
Wow. That actually would have been pretty funny if he actually gave me a touchdown.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes.
Get open. Wide open. Boom.
That is caught down the field.
Thank
It's Worthy.
you.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass
beautiful.
plays that this
That was
team is going to
beautiful.
continue to
Let's
mine
go.
all day.
Let's
And you
go.
could see pre-snap,
Give me
the
that.
quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Who's Master Goofy? Knucklehead. Oh, well. Oh, shoot.
A first down throw for Mahomes.
No, where you go?
And complete it. And he's out of
Roughing the
bounds
pass,
all the way inside the 15-yard line.
I'll take it up to 20. That's fine. That is fine. I will definitely be glad enough to take that up as well.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Alright, okay, so.
Now Mahomes gives it
Oh.
to Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he
Alright,
gets a
come
yard
on.
out of that one. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of
That's
about
running
5. And here
pressure
comes
now.
3rd down. A handoff to Pacheco.
Guys, this guy is like knucklehead.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Here's Mahomes.
Right there. Thank you.
That's taken in, and he's in. Isaiah
Wide
Pacheco.
open right there. Let's go.
Touchdown, KC. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more.
I feel bad for
kicks
this
away.
guy. Whooping him this
Jones.
Where is the Green Beige Lockers fan rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor
There
laughing?
is the Green Beige Lockers
Will begin
fan.
there.
Honestly, buddy, I have no clue.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll
I could
start
definitely.
from the 24.
Here we go.
I can text them
Ready?
and
Get this
find
drive
out.
started on the ground. It's Hubbard.
Get on the ground, bro.
And the
Stop
running
playing
game
with me,
continue.
buddy.
He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Set. 52 blaster. Hunt, hunt.
To throw, Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself
Hey, what's going on? Thanks for coming to the stream. Yo, Wheezy, he said he wanted me to tell you, to put a cork in it.
Okay, put a cork in it.
Oh, no, there he is.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Put a cork in it without you little weirdo. Wow, I can't. I guess I'll go with the Bills. Why not? Can I actually be the home team, though, for once?
Master, it's just the truth rolling
Master,
on the floor
it's
laughing.
just the truth. Ooh.
I'll tell him myself, thanks Daddy, rolling on the floor laughing.
I'll tell him myself, thanks Daddy. No problem.
The truth is that you're a weirdo rolling on the floor laughing.
The truth is that you're a weirdo. Wow, Goofy. I just can't, buddy. I just can't. With Master
Next to the
Goofy.
beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where
I can't even be the home team.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
California.
Wow. In each of your nostrils. Yo. I just
Me a wide open
can't.
can you more wide than me, buddy smirking face.
Okay, you, then, you ready?
How have you been doing tonight, Daddy and Wheezy thinking face?
You've been tonight, Daddy and Wheezy.
Asterisk.
Not too bad. I'm 1 and 2 on the night.
And we're off from Levi
Oh,
Stadium.
excuse me. I've only lost
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see
the
the
first
action
two,
of
and
this
then I
game.
won the one that I just played.
You wish, you little knucklehead. Weird is your middle name rolling on the floor laughing.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Alright, Daddy, quit your belching rolling on the floor laughing.
Alright, Daddy, quit your belching. Yo, I just can't with my buddy Goofy. Goofy. What a knucklehead, buddy. What a knucklehead. There. Now we can go to... He's,
What you mean, foghorn boy rolling on the floor laughing?
Hold on.
Master, I was having mercy for you, but you seems to want a coochie coo, so coochie coo, Master thumbs up rolling on the floor laughing.
That? I'm just gonna do my tight end. We're gonna do that, so I'd probably use him. What do you mean, Froghorn? Okay, buddy. NASA, I was having mercy
Nice
for
6-yard
you,
pickup.
but
They're gonna have second
you
and 4.
seem you want
That run's not going to turn many heads.
Anakin moment.
I got his legs, Wheezy.
I'm like the
You got his legs, buddy. Get him.
Roll the who's that I hate them rolling on the floor laughing.
They stick with McCaffrey.
Okay, you're just gonna keep running to
And he'll
McCaffrey,
pick
bro.
up enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and if you didn't have McCaffrey, you guys wouldn't be running.
As we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon,
Come on, bro.
who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Running back sent in motion. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Reeled in by George Kittle.
Are you serious?
36.
Oh yeah,
It's you,
it's
Master, every
you.
morning smirking
Every
face rolling
morning.
on the floor
Ooh.
laughing. I think your bounty needs to be raised, Wheezy, right now.
Wheezy, I got his legs, buddy. I got his legs. Give him the coochie coo. I got him.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And that's good for a gain.
Me the Grinch, man never rolling on the floor laughing.
First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contained.
Wheezy looks like Max, the Grinch's dog
Hey,
rolling
what's
on the
going
floor
on?
laughing.
Sometimes a stream. How's it going?
Shotgun snap for Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route.
Hey guys,
Kate.
gotta
Make that
stop
guy think you're
him.
trying to step
Come
him,
on.
only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those
Master,
chains.
put a cork in it or I tase you, buddy smirking face.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And the
Come on,
defense
man.
gets there to force a small loss.
So put a cork in it.
Perception and
Oh, I
reality,
see.
Kate. The perception out there from the
I
public.
got him, Wheezy.
edge rushers
I
are
got him.
defined
Get
by
him.
their sacks. The
Good.
reality in a locker room and in the huddle
I got him,
is going to
buddy.
be defined by your relentlessness and his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a
Yeah, I
loss
knew
on the
that was going to
outside.
happen.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the...
If you tase me, I will give you the
I
biggest
will
newbie
give you the
ever.
biggest nigga
Rolling
ever.
on the floor laughing.
I think
Wild.
one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL,
Daddy, will you quit encouraging him, buddy boy, rolling on the floor laughing.
Sup, you
and a minimal gain, and some of
Again,
them
buddy
will
boy.
set up that critical play
Yo, I
action for
can't.
later.
He's a
On third down,
knucklehead.
Purdy.
Oh,
He's got it.
oh,
And he'll be taken down at the last
dude.
possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Master, you should put a cork in it before it's too late. Smirking face, smirking face.
End of the first. Couple of
I just
zeros on
like
the board
Weezy.
right now.
I just like
Back to
Buddy.
Levi Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. McCaffrey.
Never rolling
Get on the
floor
ground.
laughing.
Defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, these are the
What you
situations in
mean,
training
buddy?
camp I
What
love
you
more
mean
than
encourage
anything
him,
to
buddy?
watch.
Get
You
out of
learn
here
so
with
much
that.
about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Kittle
Oh,
brings it in. And he's
that was
caught
a
behind the
nasty
line
hit.
for a loss.
Hey, I know it's tough
George,
to evaluate when you're
yeah,
playing at game
George
speed when there's
Kittle
chaos
got
all around
whacked.
you. But if he looked around,
Oh,
I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the...
And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco.
come on,
The
bro.
49ers
How do you
get the
not
game's first
stop
points here in the
that?
second. George Kittle, the
God,
touchdown.
come on, dude.
So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1
Oh,
offensively.
excuse me.
Yeah, I'm going to call that...
Master, you forced me to do this, and tasing Master Goofy thumbs up.
You don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take
There you
away.
go, Weezy.
Couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
Oh,
He'll take
Oh.
this at the 10. And he'll break the 15.
Ouch, you are horrible with the taser smirking face rolling on the floor laughing.
well, you are horrible with that taser. Wow.
And the drive will start.
You just shot the taser in my right eye rolling on the floor laughing.
Your shot a taser into my eye. Ah, Goofy, what a knucklehead you are, buddy.
That one is incomplete.
I can't see
How
my
did I
right eye
not
rolling
get
on the floor
that?
laughing.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up.
Master, you can go to bed
Master,
now.
you can
You
go to
got
bed
tasing
now.
the coochie coochie
You got
thumbs up
tased
rolling on the
and a
floor laughing.
choo. There you go, Weezy. You tell him how it is, buddy. You let Master Goofy know how it is.
Back to the air. Allen.
Guys, come
one's
on,
dropped for what
catch
would've been a
the
nice game.
ball.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave
Oh,
him with a tough 3rd and long.
I don't know why I'm playing like the Green Bay Slackers right now.
Out of all the possible options, why rolling on the floor
They're
laughing?
definitely
rolling on the
catching like the
floor
Green
laughing,
Bay
rolling on the floor
Slackers.
laughing.
Allen on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jarvarius Ward picks it off. And the 49ers twist the knife after that interception. Wow, they took it all the way.
Eddie's got this game, and
Eddie's
that's the
got this
Packers to you
game,
there, buddy
and
boy,
that's
rolling on
the
the floor
Packers.
laughing.
Buddy boy. I don't know about that, buddy boy. I really don't know about
Master,
that.
if you can't train a Padawan, it's not my problem. Rolling
Yes, sir.
on the
If you
floor
can't
laughing.
train a Padawan,
Make those
it's
offensive
not my
coaches and
problem.
teammates proud.
Ooh.
We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion.
I felt that one over here.
Maybe a look on that
Look.
side of the ball down
He
the road.
got Goofy.
They're out and set.
Master
1st and
Goofy
10.
there. Oh.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a
I
balanced...
should have gotten a leash for my Padawan when I got the chance rolling on the floor laughing.
I get a
Defense
chance.
honest.
Oh, what?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
My Padawan is a loser rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh, my Padawan.
Going run again with
Wow.
McCaffrey.
Oh,
he
I
gets cleared
nailed him.
behind the line. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful.
Like a dog leash.
The 49ers with a chance
Oh,
to add to their lead.
Gotcha. Wow, that is so mean, buddy. I can't with DC.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
A loser like the Green Bay Slackers fan
Oh.
smirking face rolling on the floor laughing.
I felt that one over here. Woo.
And he'll be touched down after a big play. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
Well, that one hurt from over here.
4 downs now.
That is what I call shots fired. Dang. Oof.
Okay, put a cork in it with the buddy boy rolling on the floor laughing.
Dude. Okay, put a cork in it with that buddy boy.
The 49ers grow their lead just before
Wheezy.
halftime.
He's a knucklehead, Wheezy. He's a knucklehead.
This offense looking sharp here in the first half as they...
Only a loser has the name Stu as their username rolling on the floor laughing.
Only a loser has the name Stu as their...
One splits the uprights.
Wow.
And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Okay, that's an ouch. Wow.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
Yo, Wheezy, get him. I got his legs again. Give him the coochie, another coochie coo.
And he's out a little short of the 30.
Stop crying, bro. I own you now. Go to bed, smirking
I'm
face.
fine, bro.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Oh. Yeah, you tell him how it is,
When
bloody.
Wheezy isn't looking, putting a shock collar on Wheezy. Mwahahaha rolling on the floor laughing.
They send a receiver in motion right.
Oh, wow.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen escapes the pocket. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again.
No way.
49ers get it back after
Dude.
making their 3rd first half.
First of all, I ain't your bro. I'm your master and using the remote for the shock collar to tase Wheezy rolling on the floor laughing.
Dude. I'm gonna give it to him. I really hate playing defense, bro. First of all, and I ain't your bro.
Daddy,
I'm
will you
your
quit
master,
throwing picks,
and
buddy rolling
you
on the floor laughing?
the remote to
Ouch,
shot.
master face with head bandage.
HBZ, Daddy, would you quit throwing picks, buddy? Okay, buddy, get out of here, buddy.
With the rage quit. Come
Get
on, Daddy rolling
Daddy
on
with
the
the
floor
rage.
laughing.
Come on, Daddy. What you mean, buddy? Get out of here with that. No, I want to try the green. Nah, I'm not going to be the Green Bay Waters. I guess I'll use Saquon. I'm gonna go with that.
What you mean? What do I mean?
The Green Bay. What you mean? What do I mean? What part of did you not understand, buddy boy? Excuse me, buddy. Ooh.
The Charlie Brown
That's the
Eagles,
goofy getting the
rolling
coochie
on the
coochie
floor laughing.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field.
This is that same guy again?
And Daddy just blew all the feathers of the Eagles. Come on, Daddy, rolling on the floor laughing.
What you mean, buddy?
Away we go at the link.
And now I got Master Goofy.
Return,
Oh, wait, I get the ball. What am I doing?
And he crawls
Got
to
Master
the 15
Goofy by the
before they stop
legs,
him.
and I give
Me
him the
removing
taser.
the shock collar, thumbs up, smirking face.
All right,
I'm just messing with you, Wheezy. You can be a good lil fella. Not often, but you can be rolling on the floor laughing.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Nick Bosa makes the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Shocking Wheezy while he's holding on to the shock collar. Wheezy rolling on the floor laughing.
Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be.
Each master face with steam from nose.
That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers take over at the start of the red zone. He's tackled right at the 20. So the first drive of the game.
I got Master Goofy, and now I give
rolling on the floor laughing.
Now I tase Master Goofy. Tase Master Goofy. There we go. That's a good idea, buddy. Get out of here, old Goofy, you knucklehead.
The 49ers are being pickpockets to Daddy rolling on the floor laughing.
Okay, buddy. Get out of here with that, buddy.
No, I hate your tasing rolling on the floor laughing.
No, I hate your tasing. I just can't with Master Goofy. Taser. Zzz.
Master Goofy is the troublemaker here, smirking face rolling on the floor laughing.
That is exactly what he is. A knucklehead. Oof. I don't know. Did my game just freeze?
The 49ers are picking of Daddy, like Wheezy picks his nose rolling on the floor laughing.
Wow. Get out of here, buddy.
Me the troublemaker, yeah, okay, rolling on the floor laughing.
He's not wrong, buddy boy. That's Master Goofy for you. Troublemaker. Come on. Come on. Ow.
Yes, he is. He's Wheezy. It's his job to be wrong rolling on the floor laughing.
Okay, buddy. Put a cork in it, buddy boy. Put a cork in it, pedal one. Taser. Zzz. Tase Master Goofy. That knucklehead. Love tasing Master Goofy.
I'll he call you Padawan Master rolling on the floor laughing.
Ow.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
He called you Padawan Master. Well, he is my
Stop taxing
Padawan.
me, Daddy. Ya ain't with the Madden PD rolling on the floor laughing.
Really? You'll stop taxing me, Daddy. What you mean, buddy? Get out of here with that. Come on. Come on, game. Please don't do this. I guess we're just gonna chit chat.
Well, to him, I am his Padawan, just like even though you're a master, you're still my Padawan, rolling on the floor laughing.
Well, to him, I am his Padawan. Well, yeah.
Daddy spamming buttons, like he does in Fortnite matches, rolling on the floor
Okay,
laughing.
buddy, put a cork in it. Oh, you goofy. What a knucklehead that Goofy is. Goofy's gonna get a coochie coochie coo. Ugh. I don't know why it's not. It's not frozen. Because I could. The thing is definitely not frozen. I don't know why it's stuck like this. Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to stop.
One thing is sure is then my master will never put a cork in it. Pensive face, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Yo, I can't. Yo. Yeah.
Daddy, what does the Disney movie have anything to do with it, rolling on the floor laughing?
Disney movie. What? Alright, guys.
Neither will you, so back at knucklehead, rolling on the floor laughing.
I'm gonna have to stop it here. I don't know why, but the game might have froze. I don't know why. But anyway, that's gonna be a wrap up for this video. Don't forget to hit the like button.
You said that your game was frozen, rolling on the floor laughing.
Wow. Okay, buddy. Put a cork in it, buddy boy. Don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Tell your friends about these videos. Share these videos. Turn your notification bell on if you want to see more videos like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.